Welcome to a video on how to enable SharePoint external sharing through your organization. So not everyone is a SharePoint admin in your organization, but you need to have admin privileges through Microsoft Office 365 in order to do this. But as we know, SharePoint is a collaborative platform for Microsoft. It offers features to share content both internally and externally. And this guide is going to demonstrate how to enable external sharing for specific SharePoint sites or pages. This is specifically useful if you're working with external clients, if you're working with a vendor and you want to share some different items. Some alternatives to this, maybe you've seen Box. This is something that's used in the industry from time to time. But I really wanted to use SharePoint and just dive into how this works. And you want to start at the Office 365 portal. It's just office.com when you log in, and then you're going to see an admin button on the left. This admin button needs to be there, and it only appears if you have admin privileges. So here are the steps to enable external sharing. You want to access the SharePoint Admin Center. So again, from the Microsoft 365 homepage, click on the admin button. Again, this is only visible to global administrators or those with the SharePoint admin role. In the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, click the Show All to find the SharePoint option and access the SharePoint Admin Center. You're going to want to adjust the sharing policy. So in the SharePoint Admin Center, select Policies from the left-hand menu, click on the sharing option, and adjust the external sharing policies for both SharePoint and OneDrive using the respective sliders. So you can basically drag those up and down accordingly. And then there's a bunch of external sharing options here. So you're going to see anyone, right? This is the most lenient option where files and folders can be shared by using anonymous sharing links without requiring a sign-in. There's new and existing guests, so guests need to sign in or provide a verification code. There's also existing guests, so this is only guests already registered in your organization's Active Directory can access these links. And then of course there's also the most stringent, only people in your organization. This is the strictest option, preventing any external sharing. And what you're seeing now is default options. So even if you make a new SharePoint site, you can adjust the sharing policies to your liking for that specific site. For additional configuration on this page, you can determine the default link type when using share files and folders with folks. You can set default permissions for shared links. For example, view only, edit, etc. You can set even expiration for links. So you can set links to expire after 30 days or a certain amount of time, whatever you want for your organization. And again, you can apply specific features to your specific SharePoint site once you make it. So once everything is done in the Admin Center, you're going to navigate to the active sites on the left-hand side of the menu here. And when you click on active sites in the SharePoint Admin Center, you're going to choose the site you want to enable external sharing for or modify the sharing for. And when you click on the sharing option after you select the site, you can set your desired sharing level based on the policies you set earlier, right? And you can make it more stringent, but you can't really make it less stringent than the default policies. So, for sharing in practice, if you want to share the entire SharePoint site, all you need to do is go to your SharePoint site, click the share button, and then choose to share a link. You can share with folks in your organization, outside of your organization, whatever is in your respective policy. And there are some tooltips here that explain to you the different levels that you can choose from if you have any questions about, what type of sharing you're about to do. So other than that, you can always manage profiles within SharePoint. If you hit the gear icon on the top right and click on permissions, you can manage your members as long as you're a SharePoint admin, so you can add, remove as needed. Be sure to check that from time to time. As people come and go within your project, organization, what have you, you want to make sure that stuff's up to date. Hopefully this video helped you understand how to make a public SharePoint site. Again, this isn't something that's going to show up on Google, but it is something you can share out with a link. You can have a little bit of security around it to share files, what have you. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel, and look forward to making more videos in the future. Thanks.